hen that we used to have. It'd lay one egg every year and sit on it and hatch it. I tell you, life is strange. Very strange. Boy, I'll tell you, that tree is loaded. We're gonna have a lot of pecans. Look at the green ones. Bunches and bunches of them. Oh, good eye. Yeah. Did I not tell you about old Good Eye?
I don't know, but I need to hear that story.
Huh?
I need to hear that story.
Well, when we was growing up, we all lived down there, you know it, Grandpa and Grandma's. And let's see if I can remember how it went. And they had a fenced-in yard, and there's a big old dirt tank out there, and they had this one big old pig that she was blind in one eye, so they called her Old Good Eye, you know, and so. We always said, well, if anything went wrong, just leave it to Old Good Eye.
That's probably gonna be too hot for you.
And
I didn't know it had peppers.
And just leave it to Old Good Eye, and she'll take care of it. And we shortened it down to Old Goody.
Oh goody.
Old Goody. And me and Harley, we'd look out, you know, and we saw a little one nursing Old Goody. We thought that looked pretty good. So we decided we'd try it. So we goes out there, and we laid down, and you know what? Of course, our mother had nursed us, and those old Good-Eye's titties felt just like Mom's. And Grandma Smith came out, and she said, "My Lord Almighty, Patty, come look at your kids." So, I've actually sucked a pig, and they ain't bad. They ain't bad. People say I should write all those stories down and publish them. Who'd believe them? You know, there used to be this guy, he was always writing stuff. He'd say, "Believe it or not." Well, that's the way we were, you know, believe it or not. And I don't know what we need to do about that tree out yonder that's... We thought that piece could just be lifted back up, but it's not there.
It's a willow.
Hmm?
It's a willow tree. So that's why it's leaning.
can't eat all that.
That's okay.
Uh, uh, tomato ketchup. What kind of a tree did you tell me that was?
The one that's leaning is a willow.
And willow trees are not native to this.
Well, it's a desert willow.
Huh?
It's a desert willow.
Oh, well, I'll be darned. I'd heard of them. Boy, I'll tell you, they've got that bathroom in a mess. Allstate. That's an old timey brand. This is probably worth money. We'll see, and if it is, I'll give it to you and you can sell it. Tomato ketchup. And what's that other one with the yellow lid? Parquet. Yeah, I'll be darned. Pig titties taste just about the same as human. Are you just coming in off your round, or are you just getting ready to go?
I'm getting ready to go. So that was you and Harley that did that? That was you and Harley that did that?
Yeah.
I wonder if his grandkids know that story. I'll have to tell them. Didn't you say Harley ran away one time? He did? What? How come he ran away?
Well, because my mom and dad, they was working on a ranch across the river. We needed to go to school, so they put us with Grandpa and Grandma Smith. And they are good people, but, you know, they weren't Mom and Dad. And every day we'd go down there and to the river and look, you know, wish we could get across the river. Well, finally old Harley decided to try it. And he went down there and he went off in there and then he dropped his shoe. and he went down there just a little ways and hung up. And he was afraid to try to go get it. So he took off. And he walked or ran, I think it's about 2 miles or more up to where Mom and Dad were. And of course, when they saw him, they knew. And by then, the whole town was looking for him because Grandma and Grandpa had alerted them, and they found that shoe.
Oh, no.
Oh my God. Mm. Mm. And the whole town turned out. All the men were working up and down the creek trying to find what happened to him. And Mom and Dad drove up on the other side and told them. And all the people just cheered, except this one old guy. He said, if that was my kid said, I'd whip him. He said, that's plain, you ain't got no kids. The name Jack Holt keeps coming to my mind, and I know he was some kind of a famous person, but I don't remember which. Jack Holt and something or other, I don't know what. Anyway, he was pretty famous. Look at all gonna be pecans on that tree. It's just loaded with them. All the way up, everywhere you look. Man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a bumper crop. So that's a pecan tree. Mm-hmm. I can't eat all this.
You can't have any dessert if you don't eat it all.
Hmm?
You can't have any dessert if you don't eat it all.
I don't need any dessert.
Well, good, because I don't have any dessert.
I don't want any dessert anyway. Oh, my back. I'm gonna see if I can't be fitted for a back brace. It's no good being painful like this all the time.
Yeah.
No good. In old Sheffield, I guess it's Still down there.
Yep.
But I can tell you what, pig titties taste just like mama pitties. I can tell you that for a fact.